Hey guys, it's Eric Vlogs here, coming at you with another video, and today I want to talk about I want to rant about joggers, and specifically joggers who jog in the bike lane. I have nothing against joggers in general, but it's specifically joggers who jog in the bike lane. Now, I just got back from biking, and if you look over there, you'll see the road past the stop sign, the road, and then a sandy, what kind of looks like a sandy patch or sandy path, and that's the jogger path. And as you can see, that's right next to the road. So it goes jogger path, bike lane, road. And yet joggers, for some insane reason, still run in the bike lane. Not only do they run in the bike lane, though, however, they run opposing me and opposing traffic. Now let me tell you what the problem with that is. I like to bike with traffic, right? Biking against traffic just kind of makes me uneasy in general. So I like to bike with traffic. Now, if I'm biking, and there's a lot of, blind turns and blind corners on this road. So if I'm biking and I come around a corner and I don't have time to see you and I don't have time to look behind me, and I have to swerve into the road, I don't have time to look behind me. And if there's 2 or 3 cars behind me, I could create possibly a giant accident. And that's the other thing about the joggers. Almost every single jogger I've experienced on the jogger lane never moves out of the way. They like to jog on the inside of the bike lane towards the jogger path. And I mean, if they're going to jog there, they might as well just be on the jogger path already. And they don't move out of the way. So I'm riding on the inside, they're jogging on the inside, they're not going to move, so I have to swerve. And I've already explained how that could cause a number of problems. With that being said, I'm going to tell you why I'm making this video today. So farther up the road, the road runs into a hill, and since they cut into the hill instead of going over it. So on each side you've got retaining walls. So it goes road, bike lane, curb, and then wall. Nothing else. So today I was riding, and I was going fast because I was going downhill, and out of nowhere comes this frickin' jogger. And like I said, he didn't move out of the way. He kept on the inside. And I was maybe 5 feet away from him. And I looked behind me, and here's this SUV. So I had a choice. I could turn to the right, hit the curb, hit the wall, and, possibly severely hurt myself. Or I could swerve to the left just close enough not to hit him and not to get into the road. With that, and saying, because this biker lane's pretty small. I mean, it's enough for one biker going one way. So I chose, going left. I definitely wasn't going to go into the wall. The only problem was I didn't have enough room, and I ended up clipping his ankle. He fell over. I went into the road, and the SUV came to a screeching halt. Now, this could have been all fine. I could have kept going, but of course, I wasn't going to keep going. So I stopped. I let him get up, and I let the SUV pulled over to the corner, so we all walked over to the corner. And before anyone could say anything, the jogger looks at me, and exactly what he said, "What the fuck were you thinking?" I couldn't say anything. I was completely flabbergasted with what he said to me. I was flabbergasted with what he said to me, and I said, well, I was riding, and I had to swerve out of your way, which caused me to clip your ankle, because I didn't want to get over far enough and get hit by an SUV. And he says, well, you should have stopped, or you should have went into the wall. That's pretty much what he said. And again, I was completely amazed that this jogger had the audacity to say something like that. So, and this is what really makes me proud, was the driver of the car. And drivers usually aren't very happy about bikers, but driver of the car was actually on my side, and he actually went up to the jogger and said exactly what I was thinking, and that was, why are you in the biker lane in the first place? So this guy, he was trying to call the cops. The runner trying to call the cops, trying to, get me to stay there, trying to report, me clipping his leg, and the car didn't want to do that. So I ended up getting the bike away from this. This could have turned out much worse. I could have gotten run over. I could have broken something. I mean, the car could have hit another car, and all because this jogger had the audacity to run in the bike lane, especially around a blind corner and a narrow bike lane right next to the road. There's not much else to say after that, besides the fact that, maybe you shouldn't run. Okay, I can understand running in the bike lane if you have a stroller, or if there's no bike lane, or if there's no jogger lane for miles, and the bike lane is going to be the only way you're going to get to where you're going. And I understand that, but if you're going to ride it or run in the bike lane, you have to be cautious and you have to be courteous. You have to know that bikers, they do have the right of way, and if you're going to be running against traffic, you need to especially be careful, because you're putting that, not only the biker's life in danger, but your own life in danger and that car in danger. So with that being said, I don't want joggers to absolutely just stop running on the bike. That would be nice, but I know that's not going to happen. So just, be cautious, be courteous, and just know that you could be potentially putting a lot of people's lives in danger. So with that being said, I hope you liked this video. It wasn't really nothing. It wasn't really much but a rant. I just kind of wanted to get the word out there, because I know other bikers have a problem with that. So, if you like this video, please like it. Drop a like, subscribe, comment your feelings on this, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video. See ya. Hey guys, before I left, I just kind of wanted to show you some of the things that happened to my bike when I fell over. You can see some of the chain cover got snapped. I got a couple scrapes on the frame. Derailleur's kind of scraped up, but the pedal's pretty scraped up. And this was a new bike. Besides that, it's fine. But, that kind of ticked me off too.